Hey there folks, check it out. We got this awesome little Scion in, and what I really wanted to show you is what we're actually doing to the vehicle. So if you take a look at the front end of this vehicle, see it has a lot of mold, has a lot of discoloration and so forth. And the reason why that is, it has a PPF film, so paint protection film on the vehicle. Now if you notice, it has what we call a partial. It stops at this line here, and I'm going to kind of go over that a little bit more, but what I wanted to highlight is you can see how the film has a lot of little scratches and cracking in it. It also has a lot of mold in there. So this is older film. This film's about 5 years old. It's as old as the car. This is a 2016. It was put on the car when it was brand new. And if you notice, even on the edges and so forth, has a lot of mold and so forth built up. So I'm not sure exactly what product line it is, but you know, the Kavaca that we use here, Ceramic Pro Palm Beach, the technology is very different, right? So PPF film, even in the last year or two, the technology has changed so much, and it's continued to change because of what we know we can do with films and so forth. So one of the things is the yellowing that used to happen with a lot of these films, and this film's not too bad as far as yellowing goes. It just has a lot of cracking and molding on it. Because the much older film, the film that is 10 years and plus older, those films used to get really yellow. But the reason why the film that we use today doesn't do this any longer is because of the nanotechnology that's built into the surface of it, right? So it has like a nano coating on the surface which protects it. The other thing why mold gets on in stuff like this, because you can see this is embedded into the film there. It actually gets underneath the adhesive. So when moisture and so forth builds up, and you know here in South Florida we have a lot of humidity, moisture and so forth. And then obviously the heat, you know, banging on it all day long. So it builds up moisture underneath there. Well, the film that we use today, once again, has nanotechnology built into the adhesive. So it's not only built into the top, it's built into the bottom part of the adhesive. It almost sandwiches the film. So it creates for things like this that no longer happen because of the nano ceramic technology that's built into it. So this film, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be removing this film, and then we are going to be doing a surface correction, and then going over, you can see like headlights need to be done. We also have mirrors that have the film on them. We'll be removing that. And replacing some panels we're going to be replacing. Most of the front we're going to be removing and just paint correcting and putting a coating on there. The rest of the vehicle is going to get a light paint correction and some detail work, and then a light coating on it as well. But another reason why I want to highlight is why we do not recommend the partials like this is because over time your paint will fade, right? So where it's protected may stay okay, where it's not protected, the paint is going to fade. This color is a lot lighter than it probably should be, and no doubt that it probably is under the film. So once I remove the film, we'll show you a before and after before we do the correction. But that's why we normally recommend the entire panels. Plus, you never have an issue where if you have dirt build up or things like this, you're going to see any kind of lines. So the entire panel will be covered. So that's why we never really recommend a partial. Obviously, if a customer just definitely wants a partial for one reason or another, we'll do it, but we always recommend the full panel coverage. All right, stay tuned for some more footage.